In this video guide, we're gonna see how we can use images as planes in Blender with a specific add-on, which is called import images as planes. So we're gonna see how we can insert or import different types of graphics using this add-on. Now you can see you can use it to insert a panel, which can be like a billboard, or you can insert graphics like logos and things that you have created in other software. You can insert like plan views or other references if you want to do architecture, or you want to create characters, do character design or jewelry design or industrial design, whatever you need, blueprints, you need technical drawings, you can import them as references. You can also import trees and people to use them as like photo montages or photo insertion like this. And another interesting thing is that you can use not only for images this add-on, but you can use it also to import videos or basically whatever animated MP4 you have in your computer. So you can see that to display that you need to play the animation. So you can see that that's a video and not a simple image. Now, another interesting thing is that we are also importing the alpha channel. So right now I'm using the rendered version EV, but you can also see it here in the material preview in this Blender 3.5. Now let's get started and let's see how it's done. Now, essentially, the most important thing is to make sure it's the add-on is activated. So I'm gonna go to Edit, Preferences, go to Add-ons, search for here image, and there you go. So you can see now it's activated. So make sure this one is on, checkbox is on, otherwise it won't be visible. Now you can find this in the import image as planes or add image as planes. So essentially you can go to File, Import Images as Planes. So let's do it one first time from here. So I'm gonna click and I'm gonna import an image with the transparency. So let me see here in my folder that I have in Blender 3. And by the way, if you're interested in Blender and you have a complete series of lessons in Blender, so a complete video course in Blender that you can check. So this one here is PNG. You can see it's a cartoon fish, is PNG, and we can use it as a test, but you can have your graphic design. Well, actually, I'm gonna get another logo of mine, so you can see that this one here is JPEG, this one is PSD, so it's in Photoshop. This one is again in PNG. So when you wanna do this, you need a PNG because PNG has an alpha channel, which is a transparency channel. So when you select an image, you can also go here on the right side and you can decide the import options. So if you have an animated image sequence, so you have like numbered images that represent an animation, you can also use these and force the sequence as not separated images, but as an animation. Then if you want here in the materials, you can adjust some settings, but you can also change this later. I'm gonna show you. So for example, if you want something emissive, like a screen of a TV screen, you can do emission, you can adjust the strength, or you can use the standard material type. You also have different types of blend modes, and let's go down here, shadow modes. You can change how the texture is gonna work, especially the transparent channel. And here you can see also the interpolation. So if you want linear closest cubic smart for the texture. And here you have alpha. So if you wanna have the transparency, make sure that use alpha is on, and you can use this as a straight, or you can try the others. These are all different settings that you can try. And if you are interested, you can also check the documentation of the add-on. Now let's do the first import. There you go. So this is the new logo here, and you can see it's not completely filled, but it's transparent. So you can see there, and it's also gonna create some shadows. If I go in the render version, you can see that even though the image is square, it's projecting a circular shadow. So this is beautiful. Also, it's more realistic when you do renderings. So instead of creating real trees or real people, you can just import planes and do photo montages. Real easy. Now for the video is really pretty much the same thing. So I'm just gonna move this right here, and I'm gonna import a video. So instead I'm going to file import, this time I'm gonna go to add and go to image and image as planes. This is the second way you can import images as planes. And I'm just gonna select another video here. I have a lot of videos, so I'm just gonna take this one here. You can see the videos are with this other thumbnail with this little icon of the play button. And I'm not gonna move, not gonna change anything here. I'm just gonna say import, and there you go. So without doing anything really complex, I can just press play, and that's gonna show me the animation. And if it doesn't, it's probably the wrong frame. Now, if you're experiencing something not wrong or not as you wanted, you can always edit or change settings using the shading interface. So I'm gonna select this plane right here. Let's see here on the shading. So this is where we can manage materials in Blender. And again, if you're interested, you find other video guides and the course, which is gonna explain everything to you. So you can see we are using the base color here, and we're also using the alpha. But right now we don't have any alpha, so we can just detach this. Now, if you do the same thing with this logo right here, for example, let me just show you right here. So you can see that it's going to be filled with the background. So if we want transparent background, we can use the alpha. We can do this also later if we want. Now, if we want emission, we can link this also to emissive. So this is going to create an emissive panel. Make sure the intensity is not too high, so work with the emission strength. There you go. Now let's see if this is actually a JPEG. Now you can see that right here, yeah, it's a movie and it has a lot of frames, but perhaps at the beginning of the movie, we have kind of a static situation. So we can change the start frame. Let's make it to 1000, or 120 should be like 4 seconds of animation. So this should be like 40 seconds. And here, this is the other image. I've also turned on the cyclic, auto refresh, and you can also use the offset to move the video around. There you go. So you can see we have like a preview of that animation. So that should fix the video. And then this is a tree. So you can use it again as instead of real, or actually virtual 3D trees, because those are really, really heavy. So you can use a fake plane like this for people and other, other elements in the scene, like cars or anything that is too heavy in general. So this is all for this video guide. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want, you can join the channel also as a supporter to help us to create more videos, video guides, video courses, and so on. And check our other videos in the channel. Thanks. See you in the next.